Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in this world. I'm Double Dragon 912, and this is another video, ladies and gentlemen. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing my top 10 favorite sports games of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, I notice on my channel y'all been enjoying my top 10, so I'm not gonna waste your time. Let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in at number 10 on my top 10 favorite sports games of all time has to be Tiger Woods Golf 99. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even a golf fan. What made this game so fun was me and my dad and my brothers used to play this on PlayStation 1, and the Tiger Woods golf game. Get left, get right. Oh no. And then the funny thing about the Tiger Woods golf game, ladies and gentlemen, while you playing, you can press buttons and distract your partner. If they doing the golf, you go, oh, you can make all type of noises and get them to mess up on their shot. That was just so tight, man. And whenever you used to hit it, you had Tiger Woods. He used to get on fire, and it's just overall a good golf game, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't played none of the newer golf games lately, but Tiger Woods Golf 99 will always hold a special place in my heart, man, because how amazing the graphics was at the time and the things you can do with it. I think a lot of stuff you can do on the Tiger Woods Golf 99 game, now you can't do it on the current game. But ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 10 on my list is Tiger Woods Golf 99. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're keeping this thing rolling. Keep this thing rolling. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 9 has to be Super Spike Volleyball. Wow. Y'all probably never heard of this game. This game came out on the Super Nintendo. And what was so tight about this game was, I'm not even a volleyball fan. They actually had, I don't know if this was the actual Billy and Jimmy Lee from Double Dragon, but it was on there. And it was my favorite team. And each team you had on there had different attributes. Like the Double Dragons, they was like the best defense. It say on the thing, we can defend any spike you dish out. Then you had the other two dudes that looked like two crude dudes. I don't know if you ever played that game on Sega Genesis. They was like the Spike Kings. And then they had some other teams on there, but each one of them had the advantages, and each one of them had disadvantages. You know what I'm saying? Like ones were good with defending spikes, ones were good with spikes, ones were good, overall, like average and balance all around, and it just tight game, man. And then the competition on this game was, it was hard. Nintendo, ladies and gentlemen, Nintendo games were hard back in the day. I never did beat the world circuit. I never could beat the world circuit, but I did beat the U.S. circuit, because you go all across the world. You start off in Daytona, then you go to New York, then you go to Chicago, then you go to, I think you go to Florida, and you had to face different opponents, and it was pretty tight, ladies and gentlemen. Just a overall fun volleyball game. I remember beating this game with Billy and Jimmy. That's who I beat the game with on the American circuit. Never could beat the world circuit. I didn't even try it. I tried it, but shouts out to Hardy Time. You tried it. I did try it, but I never could beat the world circuit. But I did beat the United States circuit. Fun game. Ladies and gentlemen, you still got Nintendo. Go check it out. Super Spike Volleyball coming in at number 9 on my list. Moving right along. Moving right along. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 8. This is kind of an odd one. I asked my dad about this because he's a real sports fan. I guess this could be considered to be a sports game. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 8 on my list is Saturday Night Slam Masters. Wow, yeah. Know what y'all thinking? There's no sport. Well, it kind of is. It's a sport, and it could be a martial art too, but it's wrestling. Capcom, I gotta give Capcom credit. What Capcom did was took wrestling and added. It's like Street Fighter and WWF or E now had a baby, and bam, that's this game. This game is awesome. You got wrestling moves on there, but each wrestler has their own special moves. You have two special moves. You have one where, like, the guy I played with Scorpion, he was the last boss on the game. He has a move where he spin upside down and do a little kick thing. Then he has his throw move where he raise you up, spin you up, then slam you down. Like in like El Stingray, he got a move on there. Pretty much look like Rey Mysterio's before Rey Mysterio's was there. This game came out way back in the day. He got a little move where he go high, he spin across the ring, and then he got another move where he grab him. So each wrestler has two moves. They have just plain old special move where they do something different. Like everybody got a different special move. Then they got the second special move, which is a grab move. So it's pretty tight, ladies and gentlemen. I played through this game. I always used to do the tag team battle. And on this game, ladies and gentlemen, one of the few games on Super Nintendo that you can play 4-player co-op. Pretty tight. This game also came on Sega Genesis, but the Sega Genesis version to me was gimped. I played it. The Sega Genesis version did not have the tag team mode on there. The Sega Genesis version only have the single player mode, So to me, it was GIMP, and the Super Nintendo version to me was the better version because they have the actual tag team championship mode where you can play up to 4 players, or you and your brother, like me and my brothers did back in the day. We played through it, co-op, went through the game and beat it, and it was pretty tight, ladies and gentlemen. I enjoyed this game. Never did get a chance to play the sequels. The sequels never came to consoles; they stayed in the arcade. And the sequel is a totally different game than Saturday Night Slam Master. But ladies and gentlemen, this is a great game. Fun memories on this. It's considered to be a sports game in my opinion. So ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 8 is Saturday Night Slam Masters.
Mexico.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 7, it has to be MLB The Show. I don't know which MLB The Show to pick on this one because all of them are great. You want the most realistic baseball game to date, it's MLB The Show. Nowadays, that's pretty much the only baseball game you can play, and I don't like that because it's kind of like a monopoly. I don't like that. Other people should be able to make baseball games. No, that's not true. Because there are other people can still make baseball games. Because you still got RBI baseball out there, and they use real games. So yeah, Show ain't doing like Madden. Madden, they just don't make football a market. Pretty much, if you want to play a football game, the only way you can play a football game is Madden. They got other football games out there, but they're not realistic. But Madden got that on lock. But that's a whole nother story for another time. I'm not gonna get into that right now. Let me tell you about the Show. The Show is the most, in my opinion, and my dad's opinion, he plays baseball games too, sports games too. The Show is the most realistic baseball game you ever gonna see in your life. They may make some more. I can't say ever, but when I say attention to detail, MLB The Show got everything to down pack. Shouts out to Hard 8 Times. He would love MLB The Show if he played. If he was in baseball, he would love it. The attention to detail is amazing. And I'm not even no graphics head, y'all. I despise graphics heads. I'm more of a gameplay guy. But I have to admit, I got to give credit what credit due. When you see the show, you're going to be like, wow. Now, I'm an Atlanta Braves fan, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a big Atlanta Braves fan. Been an Atlanta Braves fan all my life. And, I watch the Braves, and then I go play the show, and they got the characters on there looking just like themselves, same bad motions, same looks. It's uncanny how amazing the attention to detail is on MLB The Show. They make the players look just like themselves, and you can do everything you can do in real life in the baseball game. You can do on that baseball game. It's just like I give San Diego students credit. Studios credit. They literally go to these games, I guess, and just see what they see and put the announcers on the games right into, announce on the real baseball game to the video game. Even though you can't make it to the Major League Baseball games, if you want the closest thing in your living room to a real baseball game, MLB The Show is it, ladies and gentlemen. I highly, highly recommend get it. It used to be exclusive to PlayStation. Now it's on all the consoles. It's on PlayStation, it's on PC, it's on Xbox, it's on Nintendo Switch of all places. I didn't think Nintendo Switch could run it, but they do. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking for a great baseball game. The current best baseball game out there, currently, in current sports, is MLB The Show. I highly recommend it. Ladies and gentlemen, coming at number 7 is MLB The Show. I haven't picked which one yet. You'll see the gameplay footage up there.
Ended.
So 1 away now for Beltran. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Well, and this is a good approach to this thing. He gets a fastball in the inner half, but he just churns those hips and pulls it to right.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To Polanco, on to Ortiz, and it's a double play, inning over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx with no score.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 6 has to be Super Punch-Out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I got to give my dad a shout out on this one. I forgot that boxing was a sport. I had almost completely forgot about this game, ladies and gentlemen. To me, this is the best boxing game ever made. Now, I know I'll probably get a lot of flack on that one because, you got Mike Tyson Punch-Out, which is an amazing game. Still haven't beat it yet. Can't beat Mike Tyson. I need to go back and try to beat it. But Super Punch-Out took what Mike Tyson Punch-Out made and added to it. If it wasn't broke, they didn't try to fix it. They added to it. You play as, they say that's Little Mac, I guess it's half blind now. And all the characters, pretty much all the characters except Mike Tyson, for Mike Tyson Punch-Out, are in this game, but they got a little older. Yeah, if you remember Super Macho Man, he's in here. He got gray hair now, he's older. Then you see Mr. Sandman, he in here. He just got a little bit older. Who else in here? Ball Bull in here. He still look the same. He still charging at you like he ain't got no sense. He in here. And then you got a whole new slew of characters. And the last two characters on there, the Bruiser brothers. Nick Bruiser and Rick Bruiser. They pretty tough. They ain't got no Mike Tyson. They ain't as tough as Mike Tyson. But this is a great boxing game, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I had a capture card back in the day. I could have showed you guys some of the records me and my brothers broke back in the day. I had a Super Nintendo Super Punch-Out. Let my cousin borrow it, never saw it again. But me and my brothers used to break some records on there. I think we beat Gabby J in like 7 or 6 seconds or something like that. We had it down to a T, man. We had knew all their different moves, and man, it was fun game. I can go back to this day and still play this game. It holds up and lovely game. Just pretty much got to remember the timing. You remember the timing of these bosses, you can beat it. It's fun. It's challenging at first, but it's a fun game. I'm telling you, very fun game. Very fun. Love this game. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 6 is Super Punch Out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 5, ladies and gentlemen, has to be Super Baseball 2020. Wow, this was an awesome game. I almost forgot about this game, man. I had played it so long ago, I forgot I had played it. But the Super Nintendo version of this to me, was awesome. I did a whole series to it. Did the website, not the website. I'm tripping. The whole, like the go through the mode, the World Series mode, and it was fun, man. I enjoyed it. This game takes baseball to another level, ladies and gentlemen. You have humans on here, robots on here, and when you hit the ball, if you hit it, there ain't no foul balls. Well, it kind of is, but it's harder to do a foul ball than it is to do a regular ball. Like, the only way you can hit a home run on this game is you hit it straight up the middle, which is pretty tight to me. You hit it to the left, it's going to bounce off the glass and come back down. If you hit it to the right, it's going to bounce off the glass and come back down. But it's a fun game. Oh man, love this Super Baseball 2020. One of my favorite baseball games of all time. It's arcadey. It ain't as good as the Neo Geo version. I first played the Neo Geo version in the arcade, and that has superior graphics and all that. But to me, the Super Nintendo version, the SNES version, is the best version to have, ladies and gentlemen. I never got a chance to play the Sega version. I've been looking at reviews online, and a lot of people say the Sega version is better than the Super Nintendo version. I disagree because I looked at the Sega version and it don't look as crisp to me as the Super Nintendo version. That's just my opinion though. But I love this game, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out if you can. If you find your emulator out there and check it out, it's a good game to have because it's just fun, arcadey. Ain't too much thinking in this game, and it's just fun, classic. To me, fun, classic baseball game. I can't believe I omitted this out of my top 10s, but I'm putting it in there now. So, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 5 is Super Baseball 2020. And one more thing. By the way, I did play this in 2020 and had it uploaded on my old channel, Sidekicks 912, but that channel got taken down, unfortunately. So, yeah, that was fun. Anyways, number 5, Super Baseball 2020. Let me get out of here. Oh! All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 4 is Super Mario Kart. Yep, Super Mario Kart is a sports game. Awesome sports game, man. Now, don't get me wrong, ladies. I've played the latest Super Mario Karts, and they're fun. I'm not gonna take none away from the latest Super Mario Kart games. They are very fun. I'm not gonna take none away from them. But nothing, in my opinion, beats the original Super Mario Kart. When I tell you countless of hours of fun with me and my brothers, mainly my second oldest brother, we second youngest brother. I'm tripping. I'm the oldest, but we used to play Super Mario Kart all day and all night. We used to master the Rainbow Road. That's the hardest one on the Rainbow Road. You had the different classes. You had the 50 class, the 100 class. Then you had the 150 class. That was the hardest one, and we beat all of them, man. We beat all the classes and played all the tracks. And what was so tight about this Super Mario Kart, it was always split screen co-op, which was tight. They stressed co-op back then, and even when you played one player, they had a split screen co-op. You know, they'll show you down there who behind you and who up under there trying to hit you or whatever. And they'll show you racing on the map. And you know, that may throw some people off, but the original Super Mario Kart on Super NES was off the chain, man. You got shells on there. You got different obstacles you can throw to throw people off the track. You got the shells. You got the banana peels. You got the star power. You got the what else on there? Some of everything. Yeah, that was the original one. Now they done upgraded since then. But man, Super Mario Kart always holds a special place in my heart. Countless and countless of hours of racing around Mario World's track. My favorite character on that was Yoshi. I love my boy Yoshi. It's Yoshi. He my boy. I think my brother used to play with Princess all the time. Yeah, he used to play with her. But ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 4 is Super Mario Kart. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're winding it down, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to my top 3 favorite sports games of all time. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 3 is Hard Hitter Tennis. Wow. Y'all probably like, what in the world, sidekicks? Double Dragon? What is the Hard Hitter Tennis? What the heck is that? Man, y'all don't know about Hard Hitter Tennis. Why I like Hard Hitter Tennis so much. This is a game me and my mom plays all the time. We ain't played it in a while, but I got her to sit down and play this game with me. Me and her play this all the time, man. I ain't played it in a while, but we've played it so much that we pretty much mastered it. Facing the computer, we put the computers on different levels. You know, you put them on level 5, level 6, level 7. I think the highest level you put them on is 8, and they'd be hard. And me and my mom played it, and we mastered beating the computer because the computer was evil. He and she was hard because my mom used to pick the girl on there, and I used to pick the guy with the braids, and I had him with my old college colors on. They represent my college. ASU stand up. ASU. Woo, woo, woo. Anyways, but yeah, the Hard Hitter Tennis is fun, clean tennis. What can I say? Tennis at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. There wasn't nothing really special about Hard Hitter Tennis. The music was amazing. A lot of people sleep on the music, but the music, every track on Hard Hitter Tennis, you can literally just put in your car and just ride to. Because whoever did that, and Magical, I think it was Magical, and Atlas, I think they might have published it. The music to that game is amazing. I put some of that music in my top 10 favorite video game music of all time. That's how great the music is. The tunes are catchy on that, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't gonna lie to you. The tunes are very catchy. But if you want you a fun co-op tennis game, I think this game could be 4 players. But me and my mom used to play it all the time. Just go against the computer. Get this game. This is a great game, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 3 is Hard Hitter Tennis.
Her main threat is as a net player. main threat is as a net player. It was a love game.
He connected. It's way out of here. A solo shot. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people sleep on this game. A lot of y'all don't even never heard of this game. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 2 on my list is 3D baseball. Wow. This is number 2 on my list, ladies and gentlemen, because of the commentary. I don't know if this guy's still alive. Van L. Wright, that's his name. I played a lot of sport games over my lifetime. Madden has some good commentary and everything, but the best commentary for any sports game ever, I'm saying it right now, y'all gonna get mad at me, is this game, 3D baseball. Van L. Wright says some of the craziest stuff, man. It's funny. Sit down, pal. Go grab some pie. Go join the picket line. You struck out again. Stuff like that. Oh, walk it off. And the crime dog, Freddie, the way he announces stuff, ladies and gentlemen, it will get you hooked. Now, this game ain't no graphics pusher, none of that. None of that. It's just fun baseball game, but what gets you so hype about this game is the commentary. I played a lot of, like I told you, I played a lot of baseball games, football games, even soccer games, and none of them have the commentary that this man has on 3D baseball. His game came out on the PlayStation 1 and the Sega Saturn. I forgot it came out on Sega Saturn too, but the commentary on this game is amazing. It's a 10 out of 10. If I was going to make a baseball game or football game, whatever, if this dude Van L. Wright still alive, I would get him to commentate for my video game. That's how awesome he is, ladies and gentlemen. He slept on because a lot of people didn't know nothing about 3D baseball. But I'm telling you guys now, go play 3D baseball. If you can, just play it. I know it ain't graphically amazing looking and all that stuff, but just listen to the commentary. If I can, I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to just do best 3D baseball quotes. Van L. Wright, he's just going to be up there. If I could just do this. I'm just trying to see if I can get all the comments together. But ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 2 is 3D baseball.
Steve, right, 3, you are out of there. Jeff Blauser. Popped up. He pulls it in for the out. Chipper Jones. Steve Wright. Steve Wright, 2. Ball 1. Ground ball to the left side. He scoops it up. They got it. We're through 1 inning of play, and the score is New York A 0, Atlanta 0. Tino Martinez. A line shot to right. He scoops it up. Sit down, pal. Darryl Strawberry. Ground ball to the right side. It sneaks through for a base hit. Joe Girardi. Strike. Ground ball to the left side. This should be a double play. They got him. Double play.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, We down to number one in the building. Now coming in number one, my favorite sports game of all time is Madden. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Madden was good back in the day, but Madden sucks now, in my opinion. Has to be, if you know, ladies and gentlemen, the best football game of all time has to be Tecmo Bowl, Tecmo Super Bowl, all of them, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Now, when it comes to just plain and simple sports game that I know everybody probably heard of or played, Tecmo Bowl hit the mark. They hit the nail on the head, ladies and gentlemen. They hit the nail on the head. The most simplest football game anybody can get to. Was so tight about it, it had the plays already out there. You pick your play, and then if whoever you're playing, if the computer picked your play or your opponent picked your play, they rush in and tackle your quarterback, and the coverage is breakdown. It's like a guessing game. And even though they pick your play, you can still get the ball off and you get it off in time. But what was so tight about it, this game was made during the time when you had all the greats, Bo Jackson, my boy Jerry Rice on the 49ers, Thurman Thomas, Joe Montana, Troy Aikman. I think he was on one of them. All the greats, they are in this game because it's in the 90s. And wow, to this day, I can still go back and play Tecmo Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. I think, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section, I think some of the PC versions of this game, they still do the updated rosters. So you probably can still go back and play it with the updated rosters and everything. I think I've actually played one that somebody had made on, I looked for it around the internet, and somebody made Tecmo Super Bowl with the updated roster. That's pretty tight. They still support this game. Yeah, man, when I tell you this, one of the best sports games of all time. In my opinion, nothing else comes close to Tecmo Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. It's hands down the best sports game of all time. I know a lot of people, want to like, sidekicks or Double Dragon, you didn't even talk about NBA Jam. I know I didn't. NBA Jam is good. If I was doing the top 20, NBA Jam would be up there, but this is my top 10, so I had to narrow it down. So Tecmo Super Bowl is by far the best sports game of all time, in my opinion. Just plain, clean fun. And Tecmo Super Bowl, ladies, it has some great music on it too. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all probably don't remember it, but it has some great music on there too, ladies and gentlemen. In my opinion, that's the best sports game of all time. But ladies and gentlemen, that about wraps it up for my top 10 favorite sports games of all time. Leave comments below, ladies and gentlemen, of your top 10 favorite sports games of all time. I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section. Thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Stay tuned for more great videos and top 10s like this on the way. Double Dragon 912 signing out. Peace out.
Red, 32. Cut. Blue, 48. Blue, 48. Cut. Blue, 43. Blue, 43.